case is not a police case. It's now in court. It's a court case. So whatever decision made would be made by the judge, not by anybody else. The evidence is presented because police has been called in. Why? Because this is such an important thing. It is so sensitive to everybody, especially the American. They want it to be done properly because it involved their F5 engine. F5E engine to them is so important. Although it is since 1975, it's an old engine, but even then, to the military aircraft, it is important. Doesn't matter whether it is 30 years or 40 years. One way of doing it is through the court. Let the court decide who's involved, and the court is going to pass a judgment on how much money is involved. We have been told that this was stolen without the engines leaving the store. So it was stolen there. Now we want to know, and we have no way of knowing unless the court passes a judgment after hearing both sides. Probably there are other people involved because it's not just the work of two persons. And on top of that, the way I read from the papers, that only a sergeant. Now people can say that even the sergeant can do things, but in the chain of command in the Air Force, we would want to know more than that. Where did it start? Who gave the orders? So these are the various things we want to know, and we will follow the court case very carefully. But further investigation should be taken. Further investigation, because we would need more details. On the other hand, as far as I am concerned, I want to know so far it's 4.5 billion, and if we do not manage correctly, it may go up to 12.5 billion. So this is a huge project. The public would want to know, say if we say the amount is 4.5, the government gave a soft loan to the Klang Port authorities of 4.6 billion. But where has the money gone? That's the most important questions. I hope the police can find out exactly who took the money. In the order of things, this managing director or the Secretary General and all that takes order from the minister. Now you can argue and say that these people do this, these people do that, and all that. When it involves 4.5 billion, I don't think anybody is going to do anything unless they have been instructed to do. Even if they want to do something not right, they will have to consider ways and means of doing it. So that is something that we hope the police can go into and find out for us who exactly took the money. The public perception so far is that if you want to make people forget about the issue, then you form task force. Then it's not just one task force, there are so many task forces. The more task forces there are, then they hope that the public will forget about the whole issue. I don't think that should be the case. We would like to see what have all the task forces done. Let us have a full report of it. What have you done? Did you actually find out where the money had gone? And who are the people actually connected with these things? The PAC is the creature of Parliament. It is an extension of Parliament, and it is under the standing orders. One is to assist this Auditor General, then to go on to these current issues such as the PKNZ, to see to try and find out the truth. Now the PAC's job is to get the people who are involved and then ask him or her the questions. They have to answer. Whether they give the right answer or the wrong answers, these are recorded verbatim. And with this verbatim report, the whole thing will be tabled in Parliament for 222 MPs to see, and it is up to the Parliament to decide what do they want to do with it. Our job is to find out as much as possible what actually went on, and record what these people say, whether it's true or not true, and compile it verbatim and present it to government, to Parliament. We hope he succeeds. We hope he succeeds. He has to show to people that these KRA's 6 areas really perform. I hope he can succeed. I hope he can succeed. Because that is to the good of the nation if he can succeed. But we would like to see how he can do it. Let us know how you have succeeded in doing it. We want to see what results have been produced. Well, I don't think it would affect the leadership as such, but the Pakatan people see it as political ploy to try and keep Anwar in jail, so that he'll be less effective. But we hope that the court is truly fair, truly just, that there will be a judgment that is based strictly on fact, on evidence. Pakatan would be behind Anwar, and we would keep the struggle on, irrespective of what action has been taken against him. That we do not know. Because some people say it is all foregone conclusion that he'll be put to jail. Some people say so. Some people say maybe let's wait and see whether the judge will be very fair and just. It is part of our Malaysia, and it means that we would not resort to any extreme means, that we would not go for any extremism on all the matters that concern Malaysia. We would take a more moderate and middle path, so that people can accept. What we stress is that moderation is the key word. Obviously, we need new governance. Obviously, we need to have a change of things. Things have to change. Let the people decide whether they can change or not. The PM say he can. The PM say definitely they must change. But can they? Let me stress that just because you change a few leaders or change the parties to rule the government, the system still persists. So to try and change the system, it's a very slow process. It would take years to change the system because we can't afford a revolution. It has to be a peaceful evolution. With evolution, it takes time. If the old order cannot change, then you have to have a new order. With a new order, it would take time to change also. But at least it's a start. The 8th of March 2008 has pointed towards the right direction. In other words, the order of things have to change. And in 5 states, they showed that they wanted change. Now, whether they would want any further change, we have to wait and see. But I would say the future of Malaysia is bright.